Yo, babe, what up, eh? Sorry. One woman said, "Woo!" You don't know that song? Why are you so worried?
Because I'm like, what are you doing? What's
Welcome to this episode of Pop Culture. First things first, click subscribe. Alright, so to continue with our theme for this month, we are going to do a behind the scenes YouTuber tag. Are you ladies ready?
Nope. Of course we are.
Okay. Okay, some of these questions are directed to like me as well.
Exactly. They need to know Andile Ukon. So if you don't know, we call Bongega Andile. Because friends like these
Don't say
date my family, the pops that speaks in the back points, Andile.
narrator. It's a easy says.
Okay, question number 1. What camera do you use?
A Canon EOS 500D.
She's like literally reading me. On the camera, 700D.
700.
With the 18 to 55 millimeter lens.
Canon zoom lens EFS 18-55.
But we also use a GoPro Hero 5 in the
So
car.
happy with the
gosh.
gap. We got 2.
Yes,
One.
The other one we don't worry about it.
The other one is a major key.
So now we're trying to get another GoPro, a drone. Chris Rogers, if you're watching.
Oh, but we need a
We
license.
need a
No,
license.
I'm willing to do the
A
license.
private pilot license.
Mhm.
You have 100,000 rand for a private.
Yes, I do. I'm balling. What do you mean?
She's speaking on her own behalf. Personal.
Who films for you? Well,
Andile.
Andy, myself. Okay, I film.
Say your real name. Oh my God.
Bongega, I do all the
There's
filming.
3 of us on YouTube. Pop culture, please.
Yeah, I mean, I film most of the stuff except for
You
like
film? Huh?
majority of the things.
It's
Except
easy, guys,
for-
yes.
Except for?
Ride along, which films itself
Oh,
basically.
true. And then obviously that's when, if you remember from back in the day, you used to spot her jacket, her food, her reflection in the window.
Her
But now that
hair.
you've got the GoPro, she doesn't have a choice but to be in the video.
Okay, what editing system do you use?
Okay.
We use Adobe Premiere Pro CS6, but CC also works just as well.
That one.
That English. Yeah.
Okay, next question. Do you use artificial or natural lighting?
Both.
Right now, this is artificial.
Because it's 7 p.m.
And it's a new thing because obviously, times and pressures and work and things like that. But generally, it's natural light.
Live.
In natural lights, yeah, Saban's a girl, Saban's a boy, Saban's a gang. Unless it's from some music, sorry, that's my new Yeah, Sabanza. So then, Saban's a girl. It's this thing that he was saying, and I really liked it, which has nothing to do with anything.
Okay.
Girl.
Do you feel awkward filming around other people?
Location. He has a little video. Don't worry.
Pop culture location.
People look at you crazy, and then now you're interested, right? So I want to give you the mic and be like, hey,
Speak now.
mind yourself.
Ah.
What's the point?
It's the toughest. I think I've definitely gotten used to it like over the years, but it definitely is because we'll always be in new environments all the time. So it's different eyes, different people. I mean, the toughest one is definitely all Pacific. We thought that y'all
Also,
are cool.
you don't
you're
know.
ready.
These hoes will throw me out into the fire. I'm going to
Always.
go. I think if you
Always.
go, I think they'll say yes.
I'm
And then I'm like, then I put it on my back, and I'm like, if I don't ask, there's no participants. And then what's the point of a location?
I do ask sometimes, but the problem is that like I feel like Temi sometimes is able to maneuver the people, like because for me I'll be like, hi, how are you? So we're from a YouTube channel called Pop Culture.
I'm done. I'm already bored. You have to.
From Pop Culture, and would you like to interview? And then I see their faces and I'm like, you don't have to if you don't want to.
That's the trap. You don't go in there saying no. You go in there with the win.
Yeah.
Hey, hi. I'm from this YouTube channel called Pop Culture, and would really love to.
This is exactly why she just needs to do it.
And they'd be like,
Exactly.
but Pop Culture is sensational
Then
South
you keep
African
going.
YouTube channel. Like 3 black females will swear about winner. Yes, we hit them with 3 black females. You're a winner. Yes, push out my keys. They think woman empowerment. They think I gotta support my sister. Collab and then cats in the bag. Don't do
And
it.
then I'm standing next to Bhengi. We like, so B and I like lurk.
And then I'll be like, my team's standing right there. Waiting for you.
Yeah. Anywho.
Yeah.
What is your process of thinking of a video idea?
Oh gosh. It's not, ooh. If you were here for the 5 minutes before.
No, but individually, actually, what do you do when you are at home? Just Sebenza girl, Sebenza boy, Sebenza guy.
Sometimes, I think it's, I don't know, I don't have one process. Like sometimes I'll think of something and then I'll, like in the chat when I like immediately text and I'm like, okay, cool, listen. And sometimes, we've done it before, you pre-think. I think September, I think this will work so amazingly for Women's Month. I think this will be great for cultural, do you know what I mean? So, because I think right now as much as we might now have strayed away from like public holidays being our leading thing, they were kind of like a blueprint to what we do. So you still know that August you want to talk about whatever, and so you want to interpret it in some way, but not really talk about. Do you know? So you're always trying to keep it fresh and whatever. So, but like even when, because you know sometimes we're compelled by talking about current affairs, like something that's happening right now. As much as we might not do like on the pulse, like okay, we're talking about this because it's trending and it's whatever. How do you translate it into something else and then think about it in future? I don't know if I'm making sense, but I usually never think right now. A lot of, I think the stuff that I've come up with that we've done has usually been a forecast, and it hasn't been like a, this would be great. Right
I think for me, sometimes ideas will come, but the ideas I prefer to relay them, but I want us to still talk about them in, like we said in the previous video, we have meetings on Thursdays. I prefer us to unpack it so that all of us have a say in how this conversation unfolds. It makes it a lot easier, because sometimes I'll think of it and it's like, oh, it might be a cool idea. Then when you bring it up onto the table, then it's like, what? How does that live? And you're like, I didn't think about it that far.
Then it's cancelled.
Yeah, and for me it depends. Like I usually just bounce off of what you guys are saying. Sometimes like I'll come up with something as we speak, or I'll just like slightly tweak something and be like, hey, this is a brand new idea. And then, or it'll be a situation where I've been watching videos on YouTube and I'm like, oh, this would be so cool if we just did it just a little bit like this so that it looks more South African and feels more pop culture-ish. What is your subscriber goal by the end of the year?
30K! 30K! Realistically, 30K can't work unless something happens in the atmosphere that literally triggers something. Let's talk about it, guys. 5K would be great. 10K would be realistically amazing. I know it's hard, and we're literally 6 months, like, we're in May. So 5K is where I'm gonna put it. 10, but 5.
I think for moi, because we are 3 now and it's May. I mean, I'm probably the same with Timmy. 15K would be great. To be honest, 15K would be great.
I was saying 5 too.
No. Then you said 5 and you said 10.
Oh yeah.
So I think 15,000 would be great. But yeah, I think we definitely need to do a better job at getting more and more people.
How do we do that?
I don't know. We need to trend on Twitter every single day. I don't know. Sebenza girl. I'm joking.
I'm the same. I think 5 would be the minimum, but anything more than 5, I mean, obviously 10 would be great, but 5, I think, if we haven't hit 5 by the end of this year, I'll be very disappointed.
Yeah, same.
Wow, that would be painful.
And this Wednesday.
It's not. That's just. Why would you say that? So yeah, man. I think we're working. We'll do the things. As long as you guys are working with us to get the numbers where they need to be, so that we can keep doing what it does. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please click subscribe, comment, share, like. Again, like we said in the last video, please send us all your questions so that at the end of this entire journey we can answer any burning questions that you guys have, because I know that there's some things that you guys want us to address. So please let us know what it is so we can do what it does. Sebenza girl, Sebenza boy, Sebenza gay. It's his version of Better Come Aside. Sebenza girl, Sebenza boy, Sebenza gay. I'm so sorry.
You stop saying it.